Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at women learning the hard way that men quit the dating circus. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Men don't like dating events, and I have a theory. If you're a man and you don't enjoy dating events, I want you to tell me in the comments if I am right or what is your reasoning. So I have gone to a lot of dating events, speed dating events, all the things. And for the most part, it will be 80% women and 20% men, even though there are so many men in the world. And I don't think that all men are bad or all men are That's not my theory. I think that men don't know what they're going to experience when they get there. But I also think that they have gone to some of these events and they don't like what they have experienced. I think that men feel like maybe it's like a meat market, that how women are going to be, or how, I think women, I don't think I would say afraid. I think that men are just like, this is going to be too intense, going to be way over the top, and I don't want to experience that, because whether I'm going to church events or I'm going to dating events in general, men don't show up. So men, I want you to tell me, why don't you guys like dating events?
Simple, ma'am. The men you're trying to meet at dating events don't go to dating events. They don't need to, and the rest might as well be invisible to you.
A lot of girls say guys don't take them on dates. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because some of them are broke, and I can't lie. It be us women. They be wanting to be at Red Lobster and some really fancy like cheesecake. Take me to Pluckers, Razzoos. Like, it don't really matter.
Guys just take you on
yeah, because that means a lot.
Too many modern women want dishes they can't spell from restaurants they can't afford from men they've never met.
Man, the dating scene out here in Houston is trash. Like, finding good guys out here is impossible. They're all dogs.
I mean, first off, I think you need to stop taking free drinks from everybody. I mean, secondly, maybe try shooting your own shot. People are hungry. Like, bring a plate. Give a man a plate. Wrap it up. You know what? It's okay to triple text a guy.
Man, last time I listened to John, I literally had to put a restraining order on a guy.
Is it possible she's just terrible at picking men, or is that too much accountability?
So I think the better question to what is your body count and does it matter is, have you ever gotten an STD? No. 100% perfect test record there. Do I know the number? No. Can I give you a range? Yes. Probably like 500 to 1,000. Maybe leaning more towards 1,000. Red flag number 67.
Do I even dare ask what the remaining 66 are? Surely it's all equally empowering stuff.
I'm heading to the Sounds game because they're doing a wristband night where at the Bandbox, which I hear has new drinks, I'm excited to check them out. You pick out your wristband if you're single or taken or here for vibes or whatever, and no less than at least 10 people sent this to me. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm really excited. It looks like maybe the sun's even trying to come out. Should be a good night at the ballpark. This does not bode well. We're here, as is part of the course with this experiment. There are no more wristbands. The game only started 5 minutes ago. Well, in terms of meeting someone, not a successful event. But you know what? I was there with friends. I ran into some more friends. It's so dark. I met some new friends. Thank you to a couple of you who came and said hi. It was great to meet you. So all in all, a really fun night. It was a beautiful night at the ball field. I always love coming to Sounds games. So it was fun. Oh, I got some Sound swag too. So that's fun. Just no luck on the dating front. Oh well.
Well, this one got benched. Better luck next time.
Since I have some awesome guys on TikTok right now listening, I'm thinking, may I have your opinion, please? What is it with men these days and not wanting to date? Do you guys have a fear of commitment? Is it the woman these days? Does it have anything to do with spending money on women? Does it have anything to do with trust issues? Maybe dating apps? Maybe you feel like there are endless options in terms of significant others.
Too many women want husband benefits but can't give the most basic girlfriend effort.
I think from our perspective, there's been a massive decline in men approaching women. On a night out, like guys, their focus isn't on women until the end of the night when they're trying to find a woman to take home.
Right. Yeah.
Like they're not really interested in, even just like a little bit of rapport. To see if you vibe, if you've got the same personality, if you've got the same sense of humor. Yeah. Even if you're looking at guys, they won't come up, they don't want to get rejected, or they just care more about going to do lines in the bathroom. Like it's a multitude of things.
Here's the translation. When she dresses up for a night of free drinks and compliments, she gets neither, and it annoys her.
Where they at?
Far, far away from a grown woman filming TikToks and spinning inside a grocery store.
Hi, I'm here in Bunnings to try to find a 30 to 55-year-old man to be my boyfriend. It's just a good place to actually find baddies. Can I ask what you're buying today? Can I ask what you're buying today?
Trench mesh.
Oh, what's this for actually?
Put in a trench before you build a brick wall.
Like for the drain?
No. When you build a brick wall.
Oh.
That goes in the concrete on the bottom, in the concrete, and the bricks on top.
That's so cool. So what will you do today?
Build a brick wall.
Oh, just the whole day?
Well, the rest of it, yeah.
Well, if you're done building the brick wall, will you spend time with me?
I'm sorry.
No? Okay, bye-bye.
Man's laying a foundation, just not for anything involving you.
9.
You have a limit for yourself on what number?
No, because I also like to enjoy myself, but I'm clean about it, so it's okay.
What about kissing? A lot of guys got by the way.
I don't kiss guys that I just met.
Never.
No, we have standards.
Cap.
You're supposed to multiply your body count by 3, but that was back in the day. We might have to multiply it by 30 soon enough.
I see a lot of women saying that men aren't pursuing them. They're not pursuing them anymore. They don't know what they have to do to get a man to pursue them. But listen, let me tell you something. Dating has changed so much post Me Too era. Men, especially younger generations of men, Gen Z, millennial generations, they are not going to pursue women the same way that they pursued women in the past because they don't want to come off as creepy, weird, whatever. Dating has changed. If you are a woman and you want a man, you are going to have to put some effort in. They're not going to chase you like they used to. Or it's not. Especially if you're dating in the Gen Z millennial range. Like, you're going to have to put some work in if you want a man. They're not going to be calling you, showing up to your house with flowers. That's just creepy now.
Women absolutely changed the rules when it comes to approaching. Men adapted, just not in the direction that they hoped.
63% of men under 30 are single, and more than half of them aren't even trying to date. Why do you think that is? What do you think the root cause of that is?
And I feel like a lot of younger men that are single, that aren't even trying, they don't want to dedicate the time. They want to build their business. They want to make it to the gym. They want to travel. They want to do it. And you know what? Finding a real relationship is work. It's not that they can't get dates. It's that they can't get the right ones.
Men didn't give up, they wised up. Dating's a losing game nowadays.
I have a couple questions. Maybe y'all can help me out. Here in Florida, since I just moved here about 4 months ago, men are very different. They don't court you. Like, whatever happened to flowers and phone calls and good morning, babe, and good night, babe, and let's go get lunch or breakfast, or hey, do you want to go look at the sunset? I don't know. But that's gone now. Men don't do that. It's you gotta be the man, and that's so unattractive when you gotta pull out your masculine energy because the dude is too soft. It's wake up, dudes. Be a man, build something. I don't know, I'll cook, you build. I mean, on a date, take the lead. I don't understand. It's situationships all day long. It just, it's so unattractive. I don't get it. Can somebody explain it? Or is it me? I don't know.
It does feel like a you problem. If every man you meet is soft, you might be the masculine one.
I think it's so funny that most women think that this is just a stage that men are going through, but rather men are sick and tired of dating because of social media standards, and now they're realizing that they're way more at peace being single. The bar is set so unrealistically high, and nothing an average man can do anymore is good enough. I literally saw a video on Valentine's Day of this girl. She got a box of chocolate, she got roses, then he went and got her a whole nother set of candies, and she was asking people on TikTok, specifically girls, should I break up with him? I feel like he should have got me more. Girls aren't dating asking like, is this guy kind? Is he loyal? Is he trustworthy? Does he work hard? It's all about how much money he makes and his height. So no, it's not a stage. It's just that most men that are loyal and can be good long-term boyfriends, and most girls that are loyal and long-term good girlfriends, they're at home with their cats or their dogs, watching movies, waiting for this stage to pass.
Average and below average women are not interested in average men anymore. I mean, the ego's high, but the value's not.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so sick of this. Oh my God. Touch a, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very simple.
If you want to go to jail, that is. What is this advice?
When you're 34, when you're 35, and you're still like, yeah, I don't know what I want. I'm like, dude, you're like, old.
The amount of times that I've seen this come up on my For You page where girls cannot fathom the idea of why a man in his mid-30s might possibly be afraid of commitment even when he's in his mid-30s, it blows my mind because you think it's a pretty simple explanation. But it really goes to show the ignorance of how the average girl doesn't really understand the average male experience in his early 20s. So I'm going to help you guys understand, so hopefully you guys can stop asking this question and shaming guys who want to be single in their mid-30s just because you're single in your 30s. So the average guy 18 through like 26 is going to be broke and pretty much not really have that much access to meeting women. Typically, once a man starts being a little bit more financially stable is when he's going to have the most access to women because he's able to go out on dates more, he's able to just go out more in general to meet more women. So normally a man becomes financially stable around their late 20s to mid 30s. And a lot of men did not get to experience a lot of fun things in their early 20s like women do. A pretty girl who has no money is going to have offers to do a lot of cool stuff for pretty much no money when they're 18 through like 25. And then around 28 to 30 is when a girl is going to start looking for a serious commitment. But a man just started doing well and he's able to travel. He's able to go out on dates. He's able to go out to nightclubs and actually get attention for the first time in his life. And that's the average male experience. So when a man is 32, even though that might be the time for you that you're looking for a stable relationship, for him, this is all new and this is all exciting and he's finally getting the attention he feels like he deserves. But this is just a common tactic I see girls do where they try to shame guys for being single when they're in their mid-30s or even later. Like they're also not single and also in their mid-30s. Girls will just use this as a shaming technique to make it seem like a man in his 30s is somehow behind because his obligation is to be married and have kids around that time. But the reality is men don't have a biological clock the same way that a woman does on the expiration when they could have children or start a family.
So when ladies are enjoying the single life in their 20s, it's self-love and empowerment. But when men finally get to do it in their 30s, it's a red flag and childish? Come on, please.
See, the problem with the dating scene is there's a whole bunch of unhealed motherfuckers running around trying to everybody else's life up. Don't come into my life trying to take it out on me because your past 2-3 relationships ain't work out. I didn't do that to you. I don't even know you. Why are you trying to f*** my life up? You need to heal.
Honestly, one of the best takes I've heard lately. Hurt people hurt people.
There was a study done in the 90s, and what they found out, I think, still holds true today. So what they did is they took a group of men and they took a group of women and they categorized these men. So it was like high status, t-shirt, McDonald's. Same thing with the women. High status, t-shirt, McDonald's. And then they asked, you know, the men, okay, would you go to coffee with this person, go on a date, marry? And in all three categories, the guy didn't care. He's like, yes, sure, whatever. With women, it was a whole different story. Women went to the high status man for the majority of them. So that was for coffee, date, marriage. This idea of perfection has just been kind of unseen before. I mean, before we had magazines, we knew they were kind of airbrushed, but what we see now, women are doing eyebrows, microblading, dermaplaning, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, lip fillers, cheek fillers, implants, fat transfer, taking ribs out. I mean, literally women are taking their ribs out. So I think just the pressure and the unattainable like beauty that they put on themselves, they're also putting that sort of unattainable image and desire on a guy as well. And that's why these guys are backing out, because guys know, like, that's crazy. Like, we can't do all that. Like, some can. I mean, it's the small minority can do that, but for the majority of men, they're not going to be able to get to your high standards that you not only put on yourself, but you're putting on these men too. And I don't even know if women are aware that they're doing that.
When women chase perfection, men stop chasing entirely.
Guys aren't mad that you're dating, trying to find a husband. The problem is you're getting, like, you're not just going on a date, giving the dude your number as a single woman. You're not going 4 straight years being single and not, you're going 4 straight years being single, but getting some wee-wee. That's the problem. That's the problem. You're getting bodies. You're not dating. You're getting crushed, smashed. That's the issue.
Ladies are even seeing multiple men at once and trying to normalize it. They call it rotational dating. Absolutely wild.
This is a question for the men and the men only. What is the real reason that you've given up on?
As somebody who's 22, this is why I've given up on dating. I'm the type of kid who brings the energy to the table, right? I have ADHD and I bring the energy. I want to meet you. I want to take you on a coffee date. I generally want to sit down and get to know you. Nowadays, everybody wants expensive dates. They want to, they don't want the actual ability to sit down and see someone for who their personality is, for what they stand for who they are as a person. And I believe that, I'm only good because of God. And I feel like people have just lost the tendency to actually show love for each other and show compassion.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Most modern women are not looking for a connection. They just want a free meal.
Where are these men at that I'm seeing all over TikTok? Because they are nowhere near me. All the ones that are around me are married or man-children who just want a mother to take the place of their mother, to take care of them. I just want to know where y'all at, because I've went to Home Depot. I'll go to Lowe's. There ain't nothing there. Not a single thing to get the creative juices going to where you're like, yeah, that's a man. They're not. They're nowhere around here. I live in the mountains, so I'm 2 hours from Atlanta. And there's just nothing here. And so I'm kind of at a loss, because it's just, where are you at?
In the description of her video, we see thirst traps are me. Thirst traps, red flags, not crazy enough. This one's just begging for some emotional damage, isn't she?
My family, they don't care where I'm at. They'll just bring it up. Yo, Ian, what's wrong with you? I'm like, what you mean? I just bought this jacket. I'm doing okay. Why? They're like, no, not the jacket. Why you here by yourself? What's going on? You can't find a nice lady to settle down with? Can't find a pretty girl willing to settle down with you? I never get mad or embarrassed. I just tell them the truth. I'm like, listen, it's not my fault. It's because women don't settle anymore. No, that was back in the day when you could trick a beautiful woman into marrying you on discount. She didn't know what was out there. She thought you was the best she could do. She didn't know. Now, they know. Thanks a lot, Instagram. You ruined it. Ruined it for everybody. They don't want to settle down anymore. No. Every single woman in here thinks they're one bikini photo away from a DM from Michael B. Jordan. They're not settling down with you.
The word settle might as well be a slur the way modern women squirm when they hear it.
In LA, men are aggressive. Here, you guys are very respectful, which I really love about here. But then you guys also are so respectful. You guys do not even reproach somebody, where I'd be like, damn, Nessie, he fine over there? And I'm like, they're trying to make eye contact, like, you over there? Yo, yeah. What the? They don't see us or not? Hello? It just feels like nobody's even looking. No, I'm sorry. No, am I honest? Am I being frank?
You're probably right.
Yeah, I'm right. I know I'm right. I've been here. I've been traveling here for a long time, okay? And it's a great thing to have. And then in LA, it's like everyone's so aggressive, where men are just like, damn, you fine. And this is like, no. But I think with me, I think I just carry that aura, or God has this aura protect. He has his hand of protection over me, where he's like, nope. Like he's literally, I walk, God is like this, like, and men do not approach me. I promise they don't. I don't know what it is, but at this point in my life, I am over 30 years old. And so now it's like, dang. And my dad and my mom are like, when are you going to settle down and have kids now? Now I'm having those conversations. Yeah. But yeah, it's just not my time.
We got to help the sister, man.
Shut up.
We got to help the sisters. So come on, man. Come on, the brothers. What's up with the brothers out there? Come approach the sister, man.
I know a single guy, if you give him the eyes, his eyes will be like,
Sure, God's protecting her from men. Or maybe God's protecting men from her.
Men are exiting the dating scene by the thousands. Why? Because they're tired of angry women who are trying to make them pay for mistakes they didn't make. Men are saying they prefer their peace over a peace.
Men are tired of paying the drama tax from unhealed women, and that's the truth.
Female delusion cracks me up because why are you getting older and having higher standards when your value's going down? You'll have a woman in her 30s, a fossil, telling people about her high standards. Susie, you should have had those when you were 22, okay? Now nobody wants you. Your value's going down, your standards can't go up. Makes no sense.
Oh, but she's more experienced now. She's wiser and she knows her worth.
Boys don't ask you out anymore. What they do is they look at you from across the room and they'll be like, huh, she's pretty. I bet that's my wife. And then they just like take out their phone and watch basketball clips on YouTube Shorts. They're just like, oh, nice. And I think that's why the birth rate is dropping, honestly.
I don't think anyone's gonna shoot their shot. Maybe it's time you played some offense.
What is a good amount of money to spend on a first date? A lot of girls feel like I gotta spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like,
300 what?
$300.
American dollars?
Dollars.
Please. On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man. So ladies, this is for, this, you got money?
I think high value is based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious, so I don't consider myself a high value man.
And you have a lot of money.
Yes. Yes, and I'm going to save it, which is why a $300 date ain't never happening. Because what am I paying for actually? If I'm at wit's end and I need help and I'm with you and you need a $300 date, can she save me? Can she help me? Is she an asset or is she a liability? Because anybody need a $300 date off rip is nothing but a liability. I mean, it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm with you.
The women that want $300 dates, there are men out there that are going to continue to take them on them. That's why the women can always say, I'm not doing nothing but $300 a date. Because there are men that will spend $300 to reach their end goal. We know the end goal is.
If even the rich men are saying no, it's not about the money, it's about the principle.
So why do men no longer come up to women? I asked this in a TikTok last week, and it got so many comments, especially from men. But most of the responses said something like, we were told not to go up to you guys, and we were told that you want to be left alone, and you just want your own space, and you don't want us approaching you. Which for some women, that can absolutely be true, but I love meeting people in person, and I just think that it takes a confident person to go up to someone when you see them in person, and I think it's a really cool way to meet people rather than meeting people online. Men were also saying things like they were called creeps and weirdos, and they don't want to be called that. It's not a pleasant experience.
It's almost like women spent their last 20 years shaming men for approaching. What did you think was gonna happen?
This message is for my husband. Honey, please come on. I'm outside and I'm getting tired of being out here. It's weird out here. You need to come on and find me so that we both can go inside. This man with skinny legs and parrot-toe feet just tried to talk to me, and he was bald-headed. Nothing against bald-headed men. Love y'all. Honey, please come on. It's weird. It's getting really weird out here, and you leaving me out here unprotected. Please. We have to talk about this later too, because you've been taking your precious time. We have to discuss that. I don't like that. Please come on. Come on.
She had a guy actually approach her, tried to spark a conversation, maybe build something, but she brushed him off like every other dude. Hate to break it to you, but Prince Charming ain't showing up for that attitude. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.